knocking things and everything has been done. And few months, I think, is it 3 months or something like that after birth, um, the guy actually wedded another woman.
You won't go to heaven. Heaven is not part of people like that. Is your past relationship actually affecting your current relationship? Are you having trust issues in your past relationship that is affecting the current? Are you finding it hard to actually commit to one person because of what happened in your past? This is Caravan of Love. I'm your host, Lami, and you are watching City Star TV. So today, we are talking about, can your past relationship actually affect the current one due to what happened in your relationship? Yes, that is what we're talking about. And to do this discussion with me is our beautiful, eloquent, should I use palava sauce? Everything. Yes, in the presence of Obaya. Obaya, how you doing?
I'm fine. Yourself?
I am beautiful.
I'm
So
good.
today we are talking about, can your past relationship actually affect your current relationship due to what happened in the past? Yes. Obaya,
Lami?
today you're smiling plenty.
Yes, I have to.
And I hope your past is not influencing your current.
No, I'll not allow it.
Just a video will allow it. Oh, yes. Okay. You know, people tend to actually move what is happening in their past relationship to their current. Some do it even without knowing they're doing it. Do you think there are some negative or positive effect it has on the current relationship?
Yes. You see, whatever we experience from childhood to wherever we are or wherever we've gotten to
Okay.
has some impacts on current and future behavior, our deeds, our thoughts, and everything.
Okay.
Because I was reading something that's like our brain or what constitutes our behavior and our actions take like 20%, approximately, like from age 1 to 20. Okay. And it also has the potential to change, or we make amendment to it depending on what we experience and what we go through in life.
Okay.
So I would say it's the same thing when you talk of our past relationship and our current or our future relationship.
Okay.
Okay. So I was talking to a friend when I was told we are coming to discuss this very topic. So I asked her, I asked of her experience. Okay, she's a colleague, so I asked of her experience, and she's like, she has been to into 2 relationships. Let me say major. Let me say before I said.
Yeah, I see that.
So actually, I know that. So she was like, in her first relationship, the first ever.
Okay.
She was like, they were young. They were very young though.
Young love.
Oh, and Nkolado.
And
So they came to the teens, the 20s there, and not Opegani pa. Okay. So Obewoye, he gave birth to a baby girl, and few months after birth, this guy wedded another lady.
Wait, so they were not married before she gave birth?
No, they were not married, but both families were aware that this is what was going on. Okay, and this knocking and everything has been done.
Okay.
So it was something like, per law, dear, you won't worry about per tradition as Ghanaians, and this knocking things and everything has been done. And few months, I think, is it 3 months or something like that after birth, the guy actually wedded another woman.
You won't go to heaven. Heaven is not part of people like that.
So she decided to stay on her own. And luckily for her, she had the support of family, aunties, mothers, and all that to support her. But in her second relationship, that is after years. In her second relationship, it's like she was not ready to go into another one because she doesn't want any.
To commit to
Oh,
it.
middle.
You trust the person.
So she voiced out to the guy that, oh, this and this and that, and I don't want to experience it for the second time. So let me be on my own, and by God's grace, I have a child, I have a daughter. Let me take care of her. Who's her member so dear? She obe for so wide.
Vibes.
Oh, Charlie, I'm exceptional. I'm this. I'm that.
I'm different and all that.
So they went into this relationship. And also there was knocking here and there, and she got pregnant. Again.
Wow.
She got pregnant again, and like few months after pregnancy, this guy also started cheating. So when she gave birth, according to her, she would sometimes call the guy, oh, come and help me with this, come and help me with that. And he will ignore. So he started complaining and decided to go to the guy's mom and like talk to the mom and the dad about what's going on. And the guy was like, am I the first person? Even someone left you to wed another woman. So why are you nagging? Why are you talking plainly? Am I the first person?
That's heartbreaking.
So according to her, like it's been years. The child is around 7 years thereabouts. But she hasn't been into any other relationship. Okay, like, sure that's this is my guy that I'm staying with. So to her, when she goes into another relationship, she will not share the past with the current partner. So that you don't use that as basics to like maltreat her or you see that thing. And secondly, she's not going into a relationship with that expectation of we are one, bisa. We are one, we do things together.
Do it alone.
Like communication, being transparency for her, it's no.
It's a no.
Yes. She's growing. She has to go into a relationship. She has to get married.
Babies.
My
heart is broken.
She's going into this particular relationship or to the new relationship with a new mindset. She's going to be secretive in the current or the new one. Like she will not be committed. You get it? So this one, everything about her, everything about the new or the future relationship is because of what happened in the past. So whatever we experience as human beings affects our tomorrow.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. Having 2 babies and not married. Anyways, but still, there are some people that when we go out with them, you would actually have some kind of impact, a positive one in your life. Like a girl that I know, she actually entered into radio by the help of her ex. Yes, so something like this, the person has actually impacted something into her. So this one, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, anytime you enter into a radio station or anything like this come across, you would remember that person. So if you enter into a new relationship and you find the person doing like opposite of what the person did, don't you think it's going to have an effect? Or because I was with this person and the impact I had from the person is deep, like I got to know how to start a convo, how to actually help people out, how to be good to people.
Yes, it depends. For me and mine, it depends there.
I forgot to add it to the intro. Miss It Depends is here to do the discussion with me.
You see, everything that have a negative has also some, like everything pro have its cons, you see. So so it can be that you are very arrogant. You don't know how to talk to your guy or your partner. You have some ill character here and there. Okay. And because of that, you lost a relationship that was too dear, like you valued it. But because of how you talk or how you behave, you lost that relationship. Going forward, I would say that you advise yourself. Okay, you advise yourself. And some relationship also help us to be dependent.
Okay.
You know, our guys try to influence us, or your partner has some influence on you. So it can be both negative and positive.
Okay.
Some will go into a relationship and learn how to smoke from their partner.
True.
You get it. And we have some people to that will be motivate, like the partner will motivate him or her to further the education, like get something doing. So as you are saying, yes, like there is an impact. There will be an impact.
Okay.
Okay, and the impact will always be there, and it can be both positive or negative. So it depends on.
So from your story, someone might be sitting somewhere and then would ask, so what are some of the signs that someone is still dealing with a fallout in a relationship, even when they are in a new one?
Some of the signs.
To me, I think is people would actually have trust issues. You know, it takes years to actually build trust between you and someone, but it takes like 2 seconds to actually break that trust the person is having for you. To someone that is actually in a relationship, has given everything, all the trust, all the love, all the attention, and then you turn to actually break the person, it will be hard for that person to actually move into another. So one of the signs that you would see that someone is actually facing or a fallout in a relationship, that the person is still bringing it into the new, is trust issues. The person finds it hard to trust the new partner, even when the partner is trying so hard to make the person believe, like, believe me, I'm not going to do this to you. You can see the person is actually not doing it to you. Example is maybe with your ex, you find the person talking to another person as at 2, as at 3, as at 12, the person is still on phone. Then you move to another relationship and then you find your partner maybe talking to maybe a sister, or maybe having a family issue that they've called around 12. You still have the mentality of, he's cheating again.
You see, yes, those things are there. It's possible, but sometimes your partner cannot even tell that this behavior or ABC is because of the past relationship. And sometimes you can't read the person's mind. But you, the person, you, the individual, knows that. I say the relationship now, I say I'm doing it. I just have to do it. You are smiling, but within you, you get it. Oh, you maybe you are approaching. This call, this person you are talking to at this time, I'm not cool with it. You'll be like, oh, it's my sister, or like it's a friend. You say, oh, okay, but because of your past experience, deep within you, you don't believe your partner. So sometimes it's happening, but for your partner or for your opposite, whatever, to read,
Okay,
or to notice it, it's a problem. And also one of the signs is insecurity. You are not sure. Maybe the first relationship you thought that, oh, we are going to end up getting married.
that's your last bus stop.
Maybe you like, you were really committed into the relationship with your heart, with your everything. Like this one there, I am a life partner. And all of a sudden you are disappointed. Like the guy just called, please move on, or I can't move on with you. And the funny thing is, some people will not tell you.
They won't give you, okay, so what did I do?
They will not give you any tangible reason. And the funny thing is, when the mother calls you and tell you that my son says he can't move on with you.
One funny reason that someone told me is the person told her, you are too good for me. And I asked, if you tell someone, I am too good for you, what are you trying to say?
And you don't really get what you've done to this person. So in the new relationship, like in your mind or in your mentality,
I'm too good for the person, so I have to be bad.
Charlie. So within you, everything and anything is possible. Okay, so you are not committed, like this relationship can end at every minute.
Okay.
It's within you. You are not going to voice it out. Every cry I pay cry, I can't love you, what can be a trend. But within you, everything and anything is possible.
It's a lie.
So you will not really invest into the current relationship because everything can happen. And also with communication and transparency. I said you told your ex about yourself, your weakness, everything, and even to the extent that you told him certain things about family members or family secret and all that. And now the relationship is no more. In the current one, you try to zip your lips. And even about yourself, you try to limit your communication and what you make known to your partner.
Especially when they ask, so tell me about yourself. My name is Na. What else do you want to know again?
You said you like I said, I'm here. What do you want to know? But but within you,
I won't say.
You will not say anything, and it's all because of what you've experienced, like before.
Okay.
You get it. Okay. But however, as I said, it can be positive and negative. Maybe in your previous relationship, you were very nagging. You like a lady who goes on a first date with friends.
You will go home with your friends,
and the guy refused to call him after the date or ignored them.
That is when the guy gets insults. I pity some guys sometimes.
Or ignore them. So if you lost the relationship or you lost the date because you went with your friends, the next time you're not going to do that.
You go alone.
You go alone. Okay. And sometimes to how you speak or how you relate with your partner's friend and all that. Okay. So it can be both positive and negative.
Okay. You know there's some part of the Bible. Please, Sunday, I went to church.
So for mommy, no.
I'm back. So there's a part of the Bible that says that forgive and forget. Yes, and here lies the case. You're actually moving from your past to your current. What is the role of forgiveness in this?
Forgiveness is I've learned that you don't forgive someone, you forgive yourself.
Okay.
Yes, you forgive yourself. The reason that if you don't forgive, you can't forget.
Okay.
If you don't forgive, you can't forget. So, first of all, forgive. It has already happened. Okay. No matter what I do, I can't delete that portion from my history. It's now part of your history.
Okay.
You have to keep that in mind that this is part of my history now. Okay. So if it's part of your history, what did I do wrong? What did my partner also do to me?
But there are some forgiveness, it doesn't forgive. Even when you yourself, the spirit and the soul says, oh, I have forgiven you. But the body says, this forgiveness shouldn't forgive.
You see, forgiveness, it's not easy. That one, I would say. Forgiveness is not easy.
It's hard.
It's hard to forgive. But if you don't forgive, you can't move on. And if you don't forgive too, you always have some emotional torture. Like you will be sitting alone, you'll be thinking like, I wish I can do this to him. I wish I can tell him this. I wish this. But accept that it has happened. And
that acceptance is the problem.
It's the problem. But you see, as an individual, sometimes you just have to talk to yourself.
Well, yes, you have to.
You have to. Sometimes you want to do something and the inner being is not allowing you because you are human. You get it?
Here lies the case. The person has actually drained you. You can see that. There's this video I watched on TikTok and it was talking about the lady was like, my ex actually drained me, that it's actually affecting my current relationship. Like I've been drained, like emotionally, physically, mentally,
the time wasting,
like drain. And we have those who actually emotionally blackmail you to the extent that you lose your self-esteem, you lose your self-confidence. In fact, you lose everything about you. Now you're coming to pick the pieces up and realize, okay, you find yourself in another relationship. It is hard. This part is hard
I would
to
say
forget.
that don't move into a relationship if you've not forgiven yourself or your partner.
Okay.
You get it, because you destroy that one as well. And you were talking about self-esteem and all that. Okay, so know that if I don't move on, if I don't forgive myself,
Okay.
I can't gain all these things back.
Okay.
So for me to gain myself, for me to move on, I have to forgive. Forgiveness is not easy. And as I said, talk to yourself sometimes. Sit there, mention your name. Hey, Obaya Ichapoma. Like, talk to yourself. Sometimes it works. If you have to cry, cry.
Yes, the Burma, but please, the Burma, please cry.
Cry. You can lock yourself in your room. Just cry. Soon ama will cry who's the way soon. Soon we are just go take shower. Eat. For food, they don't say you're breaking my broken heart, so I'll not eat. At the end of the day, eat. Get your favorite. That time you are in pain, that's when you have to get your favorite.
But people lose appetite. How can I eat my favorite?
That is why I said that talk to yourself. Psych yourself.
Okay.
And if possible, get some counselors, psychologists, and all those people to help you.
Okay.
But for you to heal, it depends on you.
Okay.
Cry if you have to. Get something to eat. After getting something to eat, if it's weekend and you're not going to work, if possible, get some days off. Eat or did you? After eating, my dear, you sleep. Okay? If sorry, talk to yourself. I have to move on. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's like it is easier said than done. No.
Okay.
But you see, it's a stage by stage something.
Okay.
And the partner will see you, and Onwabe who say, like, I've lost something. And one thing is, whatever happens, that is one thing, my own experience, one thing that I've learned in life. Whatever happens,
okay,
analyze it. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Then, what can I learn from this particular situation or this particular incident? Then you ask yourself, moving forward, how do I avoid this? So if you always analyze issues like that, it's easy to let certain things go. At least maybe your partner was 99% at fault, but at least 1% is you. So what did I do wrong? Accept your fault, take it like I was wrong no matter what.
Okay.
Learn from it. And when you do that, you always upgrade yourself. Not upgrading as in books or whatever, but you get matured in issues.
Okay.
Okay. So after doing all these things, you learn from it, and you accept your mistakes and you move on. You know that it's easy to forgive. And without forgiveness, my dear, don't try to move on. Like, at least I said, forgive you, kaka, if not 100%. And on else out there, would you forgive you and out there channel? Healing is not that easy as well.
Okay. So healing is not that easy if you don't forgive your partner. And I ask, can you actually, bring what is happening in your past relationship into your current relationship? Yes. So to my viewers, what do you think? Can your past relationship actually have effect on your current relationship after all what has happened to you? Make sure you pick up your phone, go to all our social media handles, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere you see us, at City Star TV. And don't forget, Telegram is at Caravan of Love Official. At Caravan of Love Official. Don't forget, the bell you see, punch it. So any of our videos that we upload, you are going to get it and watch it. This is Caravan of Love and you're watching City Star TV. I'm your host, Lami, and today we're talking about, can your past relationship actually affect your current due to what happened in your past? And doing the discussion with me is my Palava Sauce. Obaya. Yes. Obaya, my palava
Um,
sauce. So, what does self awareness actually play? What is the role of self awareness in understanding that your past relationship can affect your current?
um, self-awareness.
Yes.
You see, if you are self-aware, self-awareness is basically um being able to like control your emotions,
Okay.
yeah, your emotions, understanding your thoughts, your feelings, your action, and like basically that. Okay,
Okay.
so if you are self-aware of yourself,
Okay.
either private or social, that is the public one, you manage your behavior and you
Okay.
understand yourself. Okay, so for example, with anger management
Okay.
or emotions control, you know what triggers your anger. Okay, so for example, if Lami shouts my name, I get angry.
Okay.
So how do I deal with it? Is it like I will approach Lami, or I'll know that no, it's like that is how is it, so I should just um calm down or relax when something of that sort happened.
Okay.
Okay, huh? So if you are able to manage, interpret, and understand your feelings and everything, it help you. It help your communication and your relationship with people, not only your romantic partner or your spouse or whatever. But if you are self-aware, whatever you do, you understand yourself.
Okay.
And even when it comes to that of social or public, you you are careful of what you say. You are careful of what you say and what you do in public.
Okay.
Your manners and all those things are properly arranged, even how you dress. So when it comes to relationship and you are self-aware or you know yourself very well, you know that what I'm thinking is because of ABC, or I'm angry because of this and this and that, and it's not because my partner is at fault.
Okay.
At the same time too, you understand yourself, and if you understand yourself, you know how to carry yourself in your relationship, and it sometimes even help you to also what should I say, to belong.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
Sometimes your mood will just swing here and there. So if you know that you have that problem, you know how to also manage it.
Okay.
So self-awareness will really help you in your relationship and also to build your relationship, to maintain it and also make it grow. And it's you.
Okay.
Just like we are saying that you learn from your past experience, you see, so certain things happened and it helped you to understand yourself. It helped you to also learn more about yourself. So
Okay.
sometimes self-awareness will come because of what we have experienced or because of what we experienced in the past, and that will help us to better our relationship in the future.
Okay, so talking about self awareness is actually part of strategies that an individual can adapt when you want to move from your past to your current relationship. And not only self awareness, but working on your communication. You know, people move from their past relationships and the communication between them is really bad. Like,
With
um
your ex.
yes, with their ex is like really bad because you don't really communicate with your ex. Starting a convo with your ex is like fighting with your ex. We have people that just a normal conversation that can actually turn into a fight. I might say, like the person might say, even how are you in that relationship is like a blow in the relationship. So moving from something like that to your current relationship, it's very difficult to communicate with a person. But when you work on it, you understand that communication is key in a relationship. You would know that, okay, this person is actually different. I can actually communicate with this person. I can say this to this person and the person will be okay. I would do this to this person and the person is okay. But when I do this, it turns the person off. Then you know what to say at each particular time, what to do and what not to do. So self-awareness, working on your communication, working on yourself, yes, can actually help you to develop or actually move from your past relationship into your current. So talking about moving from your past relationship, it takes time for people to heal from their past relationship.
Very true.
Is there a timeline that, okay, it has to be 1 year, it has to be 2 years, okay, it should take 6 months for you to heal before you move into a current relationship?
I don't think there's any timeline.
It says depend on yourself. I know she's going to say that.
And it sometimes stay with people forever.
Okay.
Though they heal like gradually, but slightest thing, then it will ginger them. For example, someone had a bad experience for dating a particular tribe, like someone from a particular tribe.
Okay.
And the daughter gets a partner or the sons get a partner from the same tribe. No matter what,
It's a lie.
it's a lie.
I rebuke it in Jesus' name.
Just because of the experience she had in the past. What I say when you want a person do that age who like obetimi worry. But because of the past experience, that tribe is a no in my generation.
What if that's the person I love? I want to spend the rest of my life with.
That is it. But it happens. And this particular tribe is a no. Sometimes it's not a tribal. Even the same community, the same town, and like from certain households, certain clans.
Okay.
And because of the past experience, you lie bad. You dare not marry from that house. Because of the past experience the mother had, the father had, or sometimes, and yet direct pull. Maybe another person from the family had an issue, or even sometimes a friend.
Okay.
So there's no timeline. But Ninginano, it comes back to you, the individual.
Okay, how you're actually going to
deal with, yes.
But it also depends on...
you are using my word. Everything in this world depends.
It also depends on the kind of breakup that happened between you and your ex. There are some breakup. It's what actually, it doesn't have to take you like even a month for you to move into another relationship, because the two of you went your separate ways. I know one person that anytime he enters into a relationship, it's more of an agreement. So the two of you would actually sit down and sign that, okay, maybe if it is for 6 months, the two of you date for like 6 months, and after the 6 months, the two of you go on your mutual grounds. Not like there's going to be a fight, like no, nothing like that. And there is an agreement between the two of you, acceptance and offer.
No.
And there are some relationships, it's like you get abusive words. As I said, the person is going to drain the heavens out of you. With something like this, it takes forever for you to actually move on to another person. That is where you find people actually having flings. Like you go out with someone for like 2 days, you go out with someone for like 6 months, you go out with someone for like, even you get to date someone for like up to a year. But you've actually gone out with plenty people without you knowing that you're actually going out with plenty people. All because you want to heal. You need to heal just to get the kind of person you're getting.
Yes, so let's also advise our viewers, our family, our friends that sometimes if you are going through a particular issue or whatever you find yourself, don't just take decisions that you live to rather regret than whatever happened at first. Okay, so whatever you are like, you find yourself, be careful of what decision you take. And sometimes if you want to break up with your partner, I think that like maybe there can be an argument. You'll be like, me, I'm fed up with this relationship. No, wait, settle that issue.
Okay.
You can invite your friend for a party or whatever, and you can tell him, oh, I can't move on with the relationship. We shouldn't like go our separate ways, like arguing here and there, because nobody knows tomorrow.
True.
So we should try and go our separate ways, always on peaceful notes. Sometimes it will not be mutual because I want to stay, you want to go.
Violence.
But as much as possible, it should be that peaceful.
Okay. So what do you know when people actually I'm really finding a word for it. Like in the past relationship, you find someone that is toxic, you find someone that drains you and do all that to you. Moving into another relationship, what role does it really play? You know, some it's oh God, give me a word. It's
it plays every role because you came into the relationship with some mindset. Okay. And now the treatment, the expectation and everything was different. So you are even thinking that guy coming, it's also toxic.
Okay.
Or that lady coming, it's also toxic.
Okay.
And you are thinking like it affects how you approach the relationship.
Okay. God has given me the word. That is the taste and preference.
Your taste and preference will also change. So let me stay with this guy.
Okay.
And now he made it and in class. The next relationship, if you don't take it, to be a benwaha. So I enjoy.
Cut your coat according to your size.
I enjoy. So even if the relationship doesn't work, you get it.
Okay.
So it changes you.
The past relationship actually
always affects.
Okay.
Always, but it depends on how you deal with it. And on Say It All, we went to the streets and asked people about their worst experience on their first day.
Okay.
And 2 guys were like, the lady stole from them.
Will you leave my genders alone? Leave us alone. Leave us alone.
So the lady stole from them. So if the lady stole from them, what do you think will be their action, their perception and everything on their next date?
That means they're not going to put their phone. Their phones where the ladies are going to see their phones. Please, your phone was a yam or if it's an iPhone, then you deserve it. But if it is yam, I beg, go and sleep.
You see, so because of that worst experience,
okay,
the next approach will be different.
Okay.
You get it? Will be very, very different. So if you're in a toxic relationship, moving to the next one, you really have to psych yourself, else you move in with that same experience.
Okay. Taste and preference. You know, some people, their exes are short too.
So if you I'll go for
I'll go for Nana Mante.
And I have a friend he will never marry a pastor. Never.
I want to put myself in that, but I won't put myself there.
Never marry a pastor.
Why won't the person marry a pastor? Pastors are good.
Like, some pastors are good.
They'll get to predict what will happen to you.
God.
Especially the prophets. You get them telling you.
If you are talking about prophets here and there must we have seers here and there.
And they'll see the future. They'll tell you what is happening.
All that comforts the Master, we have people who we have people who are not prophets, right? But they have the gifts. You see, those things are gifts.
Okay.
So if you're going into a relationship, who am I going to stay with? Who am I getting married to?
Okay.
Who am I going to date?
Okay.
So you mentioned Nana Mante. Who is Nana Mante? Okay.
Nana Mante is everything. Everything in one.
Is Nana Mante caring?
Of course. He's everything.
Please relax, off mommy, relax.
Okay, I'm down.
So is Nana Mante caring?
Okay,
is he the type of man that I can be submissive to as a woman?
Okay.
Is he the person I want to spend my life with?
Okay.
You get it? You don't go for Nana Mante because Nana Mante is a pastor, because Nana Mante is a CEO.
Okay.
A guy approached me and he was like, "You're too beautiful. I want to be with you." I just looked at him and I was like, "You don't love me. You are coming to waste my life. Just go away."
Beauty you go chop.
He was trying to force me. I was like, "God, help me not to insult this man. Because I've promised myself, even if you are 2 years, I have to give you that respect."
Okay.
So I asked him, "Sisia, me ko baby, okay, if I'm traveling and I have an accident and I'm amputated, or something happens to my face, like accidents and disasters are everywhere,
Okay.
and I get to lose my body, it doesn't mean that the beauty is gone and you are going to leave me or what?" Okay. So you don't marry because he's a pastor, he's a landlord, he's fair, he's dark and all that.
Okay.
Know who you are going to stay with before this profession and all those things also comes in place.
Okay. So what advice would you actually give to our viewers? Because I know it's happening. Actually, people are moving into their current relationship with what is happening in their past. Some are doing it even without them knowing.
Exactly.
This is, okay, I'm bringing my past into my current relationship. So what would you tell people like that?
Well, things happened.
Okay.
Things really happened, okay? And it will always, it will not be like, this is how I want it to be, or this is what I'm looking for, okay? But sometimes it has happened. Whether it's a good experience or a bad one, it has already happened. So, what am I to yourself, ask yourself, what am I learning from my past relationship? What are the positive things that I can send to my current, or what I can transport into my current relationship? And you also have to know that we have different people on earth. So if your ex was that poisonous, it doesn't mean your current partner is also poisonous.
Okay.
You have to be vigilant as well, so that whatever happens to you will not also repeat itself. So you shape yourself for the better. You'll be vigilant, but don't. I would say that don't like do things that will also destroy the relationship.
Okay.
Don't say because of that not going to trust my partner. I'm not going to be transparent. I'm not going to be this. I'm not going to be that. Yes, you have to be careful and know when and how to go about things, but make sure that you don't spoil the relationship, or you don't like destroy everything because of what you experienced in the past. But make sure you rather build it because of the experience that you had.
Okay. So build it depending on the experience you had. Anyways, make sure what you are moving from your ex to your Karen is actually a good one. If you're not trusting, make sure you're learning how to trust people. If you're not communicating, make sure you're learning how to communicate with your partner. So, yes, this has been Covered of Love, and we've been talking about your past relationship and your current relationship. Can you move what you're doing in your past to your current relationship, depending on what happened in your past relationship? Pick up your phones, go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's good to move what is happening in your past to your present? Yes, if you think it is a yes, tell me. If you think it's a no, tell me. You can also subscribe to all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, wherever is at City Star TV. Telegram is Caravan of Love Official. Yes, we'll be posting some questions. You can also share your mind on what you think about the question. And this has been City Star TV. I have been your host, Lami, and my co host, Obaya.